Hey, Anthony Pietrobono here, back with another video. Today's video we're going to talk about the potential Donald Trump stock market crash. As we know, unfortunately, Donald Trump got coronavirus and we're hoping and praying he's in his best condition. However, there's a lot of fear in the market where a lot of uncertainty lies, seeing, is Trump going to be okay or not? And this is a big thing because Trump is in favor of the economy. And if Trump is either unable to perform his tasks or something worse happens, then there's gonna be a massive sell-off in the market because people won't have faith that the economy will stay just as strong. If we take a look back at previous stock market crashes, we're seeing massive corrections. We only saw a small dip on Friday when the news came out compared to history when we've had massive actual stock market crashes. We take a look at 1929, we saw almost a 90% fall on the Dow, 90%. We saw about a 3% pullback on Friday, which means there's lots more room to go for this to go downwards. We already went through this before where we kind of saw our own very small blip. It wasn't even a full stock market crash because it came back so quick. We had a V-shape back in March when COVID happened and the whole stock market crashed. Everything essentially went down 50%, but we had a massive V-shaped recovery. And in the following few months, we were back to basically right where we left off just before COVID. And in my opinion, what's going on right now is another version of that, which is also going to be even shorter time frame. If we take a look at just what the probabilities are, we see Donald Trump, yes, he's more at risk. He's 74 years old. He's considered obese, 240 pounds at his height. They consider him as obese. Now, news came out from his own doctors when they flew him out to the hospital, and they even said that his health markers are all in good control. He's on the rise, and he even said he felt good where he could come out. He hasn't been put on oxygen, and his fever has actually subsided in the last 24 hours because they gave him remdesivir, which was a quick-acting solution that doesn't have a lot of proven basis behind it yet, but they went ahead and they thought that was the best thing for him, and it's essentially antibodies for COVID, and he's on the come up, so he's doing better now, as of today, Saturday. Yesterday, everyone was in complete shock because we just hear that he gets this coronavirus and he's at high risk and they're adding all this fear on top. Then at the end of the day, Friday, yesterday, he goes to the hospital and all you hear is he's flown to the hospital on a helicopter. All this sounds like everything's going extremely downhill. Then we get news out today where he's essentially on the come up. I'm typically a more optimistic person and I also am going by the probabilities. His age category is saying he has around a 5% chance of passing away from this virus. He has everything, all the tools available to him. Doctors took vitals and everything and seen that he's actually a healthy individual. So giving that with all the tools and the expertise he has at his disposal, I am leaning way more on the fence that he's going to be just fine. Trump will recover, in my opinion. And just imagine what kind of reaction the stock market will have the day Trump announces that he's fully cured and has no more coronavirus and he feels great and he's out doing his normal work. Imagine what the stock market will do on that day. This is the biggest reason why in this video I want to say I don't believe it's a great idea to sell any of our positions. I don't believe it's a great idea to sell whatsoever. What I do see is this is a buying opportunity. I personally purchased more Tesla shares, 20 shares of Tesla yesterday, Friday, on the dip. I also purchased a leveraged tech ETF fund. If you want to know what that was, you can leave it in the comments below if you're interested, and I can talk about a video on that one. I diversified slightly and bought more of that. And I'll talk about reasoning why in another video. But the point is, I see this as a buying opportunity. If we run the probabilities, the chance of Trump passing away or becoming terminally ill are very slim in my eyes, despite the fact that he's at risk based on his age and his body weight. And we're already seeing positive news on the come up. So this positive news released by the doctors, if people believe it to be true, we will honestly see a bounce Monday in the stock market. We will already see a green day for Monday. If people believe the doctors. I personally do, and we're gonna see what unfolds on Monday. Now, don't panic and don't sell out of your positions. If you sold out of some Friday, I'm sorry, I truly believe we should be staying in the market. If you want to ride the wave down and you wanna go off of going for short-term gains, you could short some companies or you could short the S&P 500 if you believe that we're gonna see this continuation of fear-mongering. In my opinion, I don't think we're gonna see much more. I feel like we got the most of it on Friday, unless things change and we get more news come out from Trump and his health being on the decline. However, if we don't get that news with his health on the decline, then obviously we're going to be seeing a bounce in the stock market. So again, if we see more red days in this coming week, starting Monday throughout the week, I will be personally buying. I'm going to be also recording a video on Tesla's deliveries where they crushed estimates. They crushed the hoarder, 139,300 vehicles delivered. That's for the next video. Let me know in the comments below, were you buying yesterday? It was a bloodbath. There was a massive pullback, big sell-off, but that's just one day. We could see more days like that. Are you able to have the stomach to keep your trades and buy more? Average down. Average your cost basis down as stocks dip. Remember, we want to be greedy when people are fearful, and we want to be fearful when people are greedy. When the stock market is on a massive string of green days, be prepared for those red days. When we see a ton of red days or massive dips, be prepared for those green days. We will only see, in my opinion, a continuation of massive dips in the stock market if we see Trump get into critical condition or pass away. Friday, everyone thought that he was in critical condition and he would pass away. He came out, doctors came out today, starting to say that he's on the come up and he's on the recovery. This is great news for the market, great news for everyone as a whole. Thanks for watching the video. Don't be alarmed by this sell-off on Friday. Give this video a thumbs up if you appreciated it. Subscribe for more videos just like this one. My goal is to help you accelerate your wealth building process so you can live the life you want and achieve financial freedom. I'll see you in the next video.